Welcome to this Yoga Nidra for setting boundaries. In this Yoga Nidra journey, we'll be going on a metaphorical story to help you strengthen your desire to set boundaries. Hear from the wisdom of your heart, spirit guides, inner child, and/or a future version of yourself. Yoga Nidra is a powerful tool to help us work through the deep places in our subconscious that keep us from setting boundaries, sticking to them, and making sure we trust ourselves in them. We'll be building up our mental muscles to do this by building our sense of self-worth and safety while we're working through the inner wisdom of our bodies. Within this practice, there'll be an opportunity to work with a sankalpa or positive affirmation. If you don't have one right now, that's okay. I will also offer a mantra for this practice that you can use to help you strengthen your ability to set boundaries. This practice can be come back to as many times as you need if you ever feel you are hitting blocks in setting boundaries for yourselves or keeping them or feeling like they feel good inside your body. So come back to this practice anytime you need to hear to the inner wisdom of your own spirit, and we will be using this mantra that you can take throughout a yoga flow or journal. Our mantra is, I am worthy to create boundaries for my own safety. If you haven't experienced Yoga Nidra before, I recommend going to my blog post to learn a bit more about what this experience will be like. I'll provide the link in the text below. However, if you're regular or familiar with Yoga Nidra, I invite you now to make sure you'll be uninterrupted for the next 50 to 60 minutes to give yourself plenty of space to journal or integrate after this powerful practice. All you'll need for this Yoga Nidra practice is a flat surface or comfortable place to lie down, a few blankets and pillows if you desire. Come to lay flat on your back, placing a pillow underneath your knees and a pillow under your head. If you'd like, you can place a blanket over your body. Extend your legs out long and place your hands on your sides, palms facing up, with a slight bend in your elbows to not overstretch the arms. Relax into the earth and the practice of Yoga Nidra. Sleep with trace awareness. Practice becoming completely effortless by taking a few slow, comfortable breaths. With each exhale, feel your body relax more deeply. Make sure the surface you're resting on is smooth and there are no lumps or bumps or wrinkles beneath you. Settle into your nest, allowing your whole body to melt into the floor. Relaxation phase. Make sure your body is completely relaxed, so your body will have no desire to move. Arms are by your side, with palms facing up. Let your feet separate slightly apart from each other so the hips can relax completely. Feel your entire body, from the toes to the head, letting go of tension and relaxing into the floor. Feel your feet relaxing. Feel your legs relaxing. Feel your hips and buttocks relaxing. Feel your abdomen and your low back relaxing. Feel your chest and mid-upper back relaxing. Feel your arms and hands relaxing. Feel your shoulders and neck relaxing. Feel your face and head relaxing. Begin to collect your attention for a few minutes. Take long, deep abdominal breaths, letting your awareness focus on your breathing. Feeling the breath move in the lungs and feeling the breath move out. Repeat to yourself, I choose to remain still. Throughout the practice of Yoga Nidra, remain awake and aware. Say to yourself, I am awake, I am aware. Yoga Nidra has now begun. Begin to listen to the sounds around you. First, listen to the most distant sounds you can hear. Do not try to identify the source of the sound, but simply listen for any sounds at all. Then listen to the sounds closer to where your body is resting, feeling your attention coming into the room. Feel your body resting, open, perfectly comfortable on the floor. Now listen to sounds within your body. These may be physical sounds such as the sound of your own heart beating, or breath in your lungs. Or you may hear psychic sounds within you. Sankalpa. Before we begin the systematic process of Yoga Nidra, you will now generate a sankalpa, a heartfelt intention. First, bring your awareness to your heart and visualize something, someone, or someplace you are grateful for. Feel gratitude spreading from your heart throughout your entire being. Then, carrying this feeling of gratitude in your heart, begin to create the sankalpa by feeling or seeing an image of your intention. Holding this feeling or image, say your sankalpa 3 times clearly with absolute certainty that the sankalpa will manifest and be fulfilled. 3 times, state your intention. Then, after you've repeated your intentions, give thanks, feeling thankful for the sankalpa already coming into being. Now we will move into the setting of the energy points. You will hear a point in the body and bring your awareness there. Be as effortless as possible, allowing any sensations to arise, including physical, energetic, a feeling of awareness, a vision of light. Using the mind as if you're traveling on a train, starting at the eyebrow point, the throat, be effortless. Right shoulder, right elbow, be effortless. Right wrist, tip of the right thumb, tip of the right index finger, tip of the right middle finger, tip of the right ring finger, tip of the right little finger, right wrist, effortless, elbow, shoulder, throat. Go to the left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, thumb, index finger, middle finger, left ring finger, little finger, left wrist, elbow, left shoulder, throat. Move down to the center of the breastbone, center of chest, right chest, center of chest, navel, perineum, be effortless. Right hip, right knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, be effortless. Right ankle, knee, hip, perineum, left hip, left knee, ankle, left big toe, left second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, ankle, knee, hip, perineum, navel, be effortless. Center of the chest, throat center, point between the eyebrows. Be aware of the whole body, scanning from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes, and then back up to the toes, all the way to the top of the head, feeling the whole body. Bring attention to the breath. See the breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils like two separate flows. With complete effortlessness, just watch your breath as it rises and falls. Practice relaxation and awareness of the breath without trying to alter or control the breath. Remaining completely relaxed, begin to see or visualize a mental alternate nostril breath without forcing. See the breath rise through the left nostril and fall through the right nostril. Rise through the right, fall through the left. Then add counting backwards from 54. Breathe in the left, 54. Out the right, 54. Next breath, in the right, 53. Out the left, 53. In the left, 52. Out the right, 52. Mental alternate nostril breath. Simply follow the breath with the mind. If you finish early, start over again. If you lose track, start over again. Effortless, counting alternate nostril breath. Stop counting. It doesn't matter how far you've counted or if you've finished or lost track. Now we're going to cultivate different sensations. The first one is heat. Imagine you're outside on a very hot day. You're in the midday sun. There's no shade in sight. Feel the heat penetrating your body as the sun shines down with incredible intensity. You are sweating profusely as heat permeates your entire body. The next sensation is cold. Cultivate the feeling of cold. Feel that you are lying on a cold surface. The air is cold. Your bones are chilled. Your muscles are contracted. The cold reaches through the surface of your body to your bones, internal organs, and you notice a shiver in your body. Now you feel heavy, legs heavy, arms heavy, head heavy, ribs heavy. Your body feels laden. You are so heavy, you cannot move. You feel that you are sinking down into the earth. Lightness. Feel light. Your body is as light as a feather. Feel space between your body and the floor. Feel your body feels like how it could float away from the floor. Pain. Access the sensation of pain throughout any of the 5 senses. Feel a memory of pain. Grow the feeling of pain. Let it move through your being. Pleasure. Feel pleasure through any of the 5 senses. Something beautiful that you've seen or smelled. Cultivate that feeling of pleasure. Your whole body is vibrating with pleasure. The hairs on the end of your skin start to stand up on end. Pleasure. Release the sensations. Now we will move through some visual symbols. See these visions in your mind or indirectly in front of your forehead. There's a blank or black space directly in front of the forehead. Visualize these symbols in that space. Small paper notes, small paper notes, small paper notes. White cloud, white cloud, white cloud. Apples, apples, apples. Fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees. Mirrors with an edge, mirrors with an edge, mirrors with an edge. rolling hill, rolling hill, rolling hill. Golden Buddha, golden Buddha, golden Buddha. Yogi sitting in meditation, yogi sitting in meditation, yogi sitting in meditation. Driftwood floating in the ocean, driftwood floating in the ocean, driftwood floating in the ocean. Waves on an infinite ocean, waves on an infinite ocean, waves on an infinite ocean. Feel how waves on the ocean are like waves of the mind. Imagine yourself lying near the bottom of a small hill with trees. Except these aren't any trees. These are trees in full bloom with fruit growing on them. Notice yourself comfortably on a blanket far enough from the trees that you can see them, but not close enough that any fruit will drop on you. Slowly imagine yourself sitting up, and as you do, 2 apples fall from the trees in front of you. The apples fall and roll down to where you are near the bottom of the hill. In each hand, you feel the equal weight of both as you pick them up. You look down and see on each apple is written something. On one, it says worth, and on another, it says safety. You smell each apple and feel the deliciousness of each, the fullness of it, the weight of it, the freshness of it, fully developed, apple of worth and safety. Soon you begin to walk around the trees in front of you. As you get closer, you notice 2 trees, and they both have fruit on them and on the ground. You look more closely at the trees and their fruit and see one tree has worth written on all the apples. Then you go over to the other tree, and on it has the word safety written on all these apples. You run your fingers over so many and maybe take a bite of both kinds of apples, touching the tree branches of each, touching the flowers, the leaves, and the beautiful fruit they've produced. Each warms you up with a full delight, and your body integrates their truth. As you walk closer to the place between the trees, you notice a mirror and a comfortable place to sit in front of it. You notice the mirror has edges, the boundary of it where it begins and the distance is existing. You go sit near the mirror, and it's there, in the reflection, you notice a spirit guide, a future version of yourself, ancestor, or your inner child. Listen now as they speak to you about setting boundaries and which ones your soul needs right now. The speaker will resume in 6 minutes. As your conversation comes to a close, you share your sankalpa or mantra with them. I am worthy to create boundaries for my own safety. Repeat your sankalpa or this mantra 3 times. When you are finished, thank your guide. Now you slowly start to stand up, and as you do, you notice the mirror disappears, and you feel something different on your skin. You look down and notice you're wearing the most luxurious piece of clothing. It feels just right on your skin. And as you explore the fabric, you notice pockets down by your sides. And you place your hands inside the pockets, and you find them filled with little pieces of notes on them. You pull one out and read it, letting the message soak in to your heart. And take a moment to pull out as many and read them all as you desire. The speaker will resume in 2 minutes. Once you are finished, you begin to walk to your blanket where you began and hold your notes on your heart. Gently coming back now to this room your physical body is in. Notice the sounds around you. Maybe noticing the breath in your lungs, the beat of your own heart, the sounds in the room, the background noise around you. And slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, taking your time. And when you're ready, roll to your right side. Gently using your left hand to come to sit up. Coming back to a seated position. I encourage you now to take the next 5 to 10 minutes to write down about your experience, what your guide said, any sensations you felt, or what was written on your notes. Either way, take some moments of silence to integrate back into your everyday life. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please let me know how you're doing or anything you want to share in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback on your experiences. Please subscribe to the channel and share this with anyone who also might enjoy this Yoga Nidra practice for setting boundaries. Namaste.